Yeah, for lunch. Are you serious? Happy parts.
Welcome to this engagement. Minister, Deputy Minister, welcome today. I'm Sid Malema, I'm the provincial head for the Department of Justice in Gauteng. The minister decided based on the complaints that she got from the community, as well as the NGOs and individuals, nabanye abantu emphakathini who complain about services. So she then said she will come here and listen to them. Right? So that's why we are here. So this session, we're going to request that the questions must be from the community and the NGOs, and not the government officials. The government officials must answer, right? So that we can then see how we can assist you. Minister, before we start, perhaps you would like to have just a introductory word for the DM. DM will just...
Let's do this. We should have drafted a program. We get welcomed by the chief magistrate here, and then the GM makes remarks, I make remarks, we open the floor for everybody, then we're in.
All right. We'll start then with the chief magistrate,
Good morning. We want to welcome to this session the Honourable Minister Kubayi, non-financial services, as well as the Deputy Minister, Mr. Snell, our regional head, Mr. Mmamoloko, other officials from the department, and also members of the community. Very welcome to this session. We hope it will be fruitful, and I'll hand it over to Mr.
Thank you very much, Magistrate Minister, and all gathered here today. This is both a very good day and a very bad day. It's a very bad day because of the things that the Minister has said, which go against what our Constitution says of rights, the right to access to justice, but also the fundamental right to human dignity. And that is not being held, just based on a very short experience. I must say, for me personally, it's doubly painful because I was Deputy Minister of Justice in the period 2009 to 2013, when Minister Jeff Adebe was the Minister of Justice. It was in 2012 that this court was opened. And it was opened with very, very high hopes that we were creating a new facility, a cutting-edge, landmark, modern port facility, closer to the people, that we were going to promote access to justice through that. But it seems that, regrettably, that has fallen short of the expectations that we set at that time. In saying that, I think we do also want to recognize that there are many, many good women and men who work in our justice system. They work tirelessly, often with very limited resources, under also themselves experiencing serious threats to their life and their well-being. And I think we recognize that, However, even with the best and the healthiest apple tree, there are going to be rotten apples. And I think that is the duty of the minister and I to work with you to make sure that we shape the tree, to make sure that those rotten apples fall and get out of the system. The worms can eat them on the ground, not in the tree where they're supposed to be. So with that, Minister, just to say I thank you very much for also to yourself, personally, for displaying the activist approach to government that we know you very well for. The fact that you were made aware of these. Thank you.
Thanks, DM and Mrs. Just and all colleagues from the portfolio stakeholders as well. As DM is saying, I was saying to him, I'm not so sure how I feel right now. Because I can't immune myself from responsibility. We always say, when you inherit the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if there are good things, I must note about them. If there are bad things, I must take responsibility as a minister. So how long I've been on the portfolio is immaterial. The fact is that I'm executive authority and the buck stops with me. That's what matters. So as colleagues would remember, it's 2 weeks ago. On Friday I was in Soweto at the NGO summit, where one of the committee members stood up and said, Minister, there's high corruption. Please assist. Sorry, she insisted on talking. The program had closed here, and I allowed her to hear what she said. He said, please, this will really need to attend to that. I made several calls to try and check if whether there's basis. Sometimes we have that hope, but let it be allegations and it's not true. But unfortunately, everybody that I was calling, whether it's people I know as lawyers, counselors, and prosecutors, and magistrates, everybody had the same thing to say. And I got worried. I said to the team, let's go one to understand because it's not every time today I've been in a portfolio where you can have a case just being described in a way that has been described. I just felt that there's something particular that needed more attention. So that's why we've agreed that I'll do the walkabouts, interact with communities, interact with full day for here today. I'm not saying the walkabouts, I must say upfront, as TM says. There are things when you hear you wish they are not true. Again, not saying that there are not men and women who are doing it. And in the morning I said the same thing. When you have a high area where there's huge corruption, the good ones are going to be at risk. That's my fear. My fear is that those who want to do things correctly, those who do not want to, I was told that here you must have a pie and a coke. That's the language. A pie and a coke. Now, those who do not want pie and a coke, it means their lives will be at risk. Whether it's a magistrate, whether it's a prosecutor, whether it's a lawyer, whether it's a clerk, if they do not cooperate in a system, because it looks like there's a syndicate here. Now, their lives are, those who are here to do well, they must be protected. But there can't be a price for justice. There isn't. It's a constitutional obligation as portfolio is to tell them, DM, that what gets me going even in tough times is when I would have given them a title deed in my previous, because I knew I felt fulfilled and I was able to go back to bed. Sleep somebody in their entire life had never received ownership of a property. Now to arrive here and see women, older women, I think I must take responsibility and apologize. We do have to apologize to what people have been going through in this court as the leadership of this portfolio, and the buck, as I say, stops with me as minister. And I've got to do that apology to say these things should not have under our leadership. This type of an environment must not find expression, can't find a fertile ground under our leadership. And I can assure you, I am going to take action. DM is going to help me quite a lot with a number of things already. We've started to split what he needs to help me with and what I need to do. But already we've said a lot of things that needs to happen. I can't have the storage of those files of GPF in the manner that they are, I told them. Before I leave here, that must be sorted. Because it's easy. When I'm told that that file goes missing, it can go missing. Because everybody just passes that room. Files confidentiality. This is how people get killed, because somebody can have access to that record, which is not supposed to be sitting in the database. It does not meet minimum requirements. So we agreed with DM that even when we go back, there might be things that we are going to be able to solve today and address today. But we are going to have a heart-to-heart with our leadership in terms of administration in the department. There is a need. Because it doesn't have to take minister visiting a court, because I'm one. Even if myself and DM can agree that DM lacks the lead, we will not be able to complete all these courts in a time that is required for us to be able to make the intervention. 2 weeks time to a week of the 25th, we have monthly meeting with the management of the portfolio. And I think I'm due for an extended meeting which involves provinces. So I'm going to have to do that. So that we can just talk quite honestly and frankly about our responsibility and what it means when we say there must be access to justice in this country. So I'm not stopping you from raising your issues. I'm here to hear the issues. Others have told me what they've gone through. Individuals have told me what they've gone through. Where an individual would say, I am not feeling protected. You can't have somebody appearing before a magistrate court, files of their court, original affidavits are missing in the file. This is the story something. It's disheartening, it's painful. But we are here now. We'll have to do our best and show leadership and take leadership. I think I was clear when I arrived in the portfolio, and the team would remember. I told them that I'm a very impatient person and I'm a very intolerant person to non-competence. I cannot tolerate incompetence. I've never been regarded as incompetent, and this portfolio is not going to make me look incompetent. That can happen. And I explained to the entirety of the staff, because I addressed the staff across the country. And I told them if they were moving in the bus, we are going to move with the speed train. They seem not to have caught that up. We are going to have to get into our bus. Because I'm at a point where I'm even scared to listen to you. Because of what, just this few minutes of walk, it's not even an hour, what I had to be confronted with. You who stays in this court daily, working here, helping people, you've seen worse than what I've seen. I mean, even with the camouflage, because somebody was telling me that minister, they said you are coming. They arrived early, they are dressed properly in white. There was a memo that we must wear something white on top so that they can arrive. They arrived on time, they are all in their station. They said to me, this is not what is happening. But despite those 18, I still found problems. So with that, I might hand over to you to facilitate the engagements. But I am saying to you, I can see things will change. And things have to change. Not because of me, not because it's me, but it's a constitutional obligation that we have as we serve the people of this country. We're expected to serve. And I say public service is not for people who want to make money. This is a place to serve. People who want to drive Ferraris, have LV, the handbags, public service is not their place. Here it's service. So these officials who are wanting pie and a coke are not supposed to be here.
cannot let the court be for sale. So with those words, I open the floor. Ungabuza, ukabuza, you can fra any language that you like to use. But as I said, it's members of the public and the NGOs, FDOs, others that can ask questions to the minister. And if you have already done that, when we're doing the walkabout, don't repeat that because it's already been taken, so that we give others a chance. Okay, can I start this side? Anyone by show of hand? Okay, you'll be number one, and Madam, Madam, you'll be number two. Gentlemen, they will be number three. Shako number? Oh, that behind. All right, let's say 4, 5. All right. Yeah, so we are 40. Just take the first 5, and then we'll take up. I just need to hear some numbers. Yeah. Okay.
Good morning, Honorable Minister. All protocol.
The Honorable Minister Siyabonga ukuthi sivakashele endaweni yokuhlala. I actually stay 3 streets away from here. Only call la kuthiwa Antipal kunenkinga 3rd floor or wherever. I just walk and do my part. Not to say ukuthi we are getting paid. No, we're not getting paid. And I'm the most bored because it's not only Pambridge lapho sivakasha khona. Ngicela ukukhuluma ngesintu so that abogogo bazokhona ukuzwa. Ama-beneficiaries we-Cultural Parliament. Ugogo una-71. Mara, hasibi isiZulu, hasibi isikhuwa, ukuba ubuwa kaSisuthu. Siliki kobalili yena kuGauteng Allah. Kari iriki zabe uthusa gogo.
Where are our contributors when we need them most? Or they are in court? Okay, no, let's not take them out of court. Okay, they can
Nakele mushoke ramusho Pambridge ke kopane le se se kenella o tlile bohloko ene ke le nna o bona bona o ntsetile ba ba le la paraka re qabana le ntate ene ntate re tswa hole le yena re tswa hole mara ntate ka sekunena ntate o la ngwenela ntate a bitsa ha sankile ngwana a ditang le yena a bitsa go bitsa nna ke tswe ka hara lelapa la bona le yena ke tswe ke dula ka ntlo thuteng ba re nke se tswe ka hara lelapa ka mona ke sa ile o itlela pele ke tlabe ke kena ka hara ntlo ke sa tsebe sekgowa ke sa tsebeng empa ke tlabe ke kena ka hare ke lekgotla ke mpe ke ditloe gore na ha e le ha rona le wena mona nna ka shekunena se ke raela ka ntle go thutšetše mona motho ona e se le wa hao le mosadi ona ngwanenwa e leng matsi ya hao o mo kentseng ha ga lapa la rona le wena ene o no ntshile magaeng o ntshile le motswadi ba hao le mmao le ntatao ba tsamaetse matshokong nna e ke ntatao ha ba qeta go tsamaya batswadi ba hae ke mona ba itlang la tata ka mpeya mona ha ke fitlha mona ke fumana go dula le ngwanenwa ha dula le ngwanenwa o bolela gore motho ona ko wa bona ka motho a swane motho ko wa bona le wena ntate ke ne ke kopa le hlaise ntho nngwe le engwe ha le re motho ko wa lona ke kopa le hlaise materiele a motho ona le a hlaise ka pele le lekgotla le hlaise ntho e nngwe le ye nngwe e le yentseng le mosadi ona wa hao tle ke tsebe o kgotsofala ha e le fela ha e le ho yentswe ke molao ke sa tlabe ke be ke ye kgumama ka pele le molao ke nnete ke la kana ha
When he brought her here, he got a younger wife, and he evicted her. She must leave. They were saying that she must leave the house because she's asked them to provide proof that it's the house because she's the wife and the other one is a girlfriend. Now she's been at court, so she was happy to come to court that she would find justice, but the case has been going on from 2010.
No, she actually got a final order in 2010 against the husband. However, when she came through for the girlfriend of her husband, the application was thrown in the dustbin by the magistrate. She said.
Oh, so ka 2010 ntate o bile ya fela ya hao le ntate ya swana gore wena lo mongwe ona mosadi o monnyane e be yena e lore o ntse o ngwadisenyo kgatlhanong le ena.
Ntate ke ngwadisa ka ntate fela.
Oh, so e itimetseng ke efe?
E ke dimetseng ka
E ba e latlhetseng dustbin o se a gona le ntho e latlhetsweng dustbin go etsaetseng
Tele ha di tema re lwana hape a re ke tswa ka rantlo a ngokgama ke ntse ha ngokgama ntate ha ngokgama a hatile ka lengwele mona tlhafuta itse ha ngokgama itse ha e ka ke ya itse ha ke re ke ka morwa ka mo tsetsa tsamane ka thude botlo ya spirit ka moraga itse ha ke thola ha ke ila ka ihula botolo ena sidiritsi ke yona e ka mfisa ka ihula mane ka moshapa mafana ka sidiritsi ene mane khotlo mane ke le mmadi mona a ngwapile na wa nkgama ke fihleletswe ke kelelo ya hore ke moraye le hoja ka seka ka moraga a ka ba ile ba fihlela a ntsa bolela re ha ke so tletse ha ke so phete morwa wa o tla bone ka ne o tsametisi o tla fella ka hara ntso ha ke botsa ke rena ha ka lo ke a re mona ha se ha ha mona ke ha mosadi mona ka re ke sa tla tsamaya ka re nna mona me ke iteletse lefu ke iteletse hore ntlo ena yona ke tlabe ke be ke shwele
so le ntse le lwanela ntlo le gona tjena
le hana tjenana
go tla itseng wena
go tla ditse ke nna la re a se ha tswa mona ba mo entse bedi
ba mentseng pedi
ba eme entse bedi And then have a measure. Make it any control. How can a control? Hula hat it. Anna Ramusot, Gare, Ken, Baga, Mama, Anna Ramusot, the Copa, Uzo, Ozo, Puto, how can tell a country to that country? You go in Sabasa Habari, we entered it. I can see to a Gahara court. How can Baru says that? But I can say it.
Okay. So when the bail was being held, so the matter is mainly around how she's been evicted from the house. When the bail was being held, she was kicked out of the court. She was asked to leave the court. She was outside. Then the magistrate decided to grant bail without her presence.
Yeah, because we actually sent a petition as Scotland's Parliament calling for no bail for perpetrators of domestic violence. So now our question is why? How come the judiciary never consults with the victim? Because we actually had the NPA objecting vigorously for this man to be released on bail. However, he was given bail by the judiciary. So now our concern is why? Why doesn't the judiciary see the need to consult with the victim? Just to prepare them that today your perpetrator may be released. That's our main concern. Like Gogo now, she's 71, for God's sake. No.
She's still in the house.
She's still in the house because we had to fight for her to remain.
But the matter is still in court.
Yes, the
What's
matter.
it? Explain what is sitting in this case.
I can respond. I received a complaint from Ms. Masidou. I am in the process of investigating the complaint. I've requested both magistrates. There are two. There's a protection from harassment application which was set aside. She also brought another application against her husband. That was also set aside. So I'm waiting for the magistrate's explanation as to what happened before. But as far as it concerns the criminal matter, I was informed that she will re-testify in court. What we will do now is, because that is the explanation of this, so I will have that report transcribed. And we are in the process of dealing with it. The magistrate has until the 18th of March to respond. I will personally contact you and I will ask you to bring Google in, that you can have a discussion, that I can explain what's going on, and then you will have to take the necessary steps. I did mention this specific matter to Ms. Barney, who's getting legal aid, and she said, depending on the outcome of the investigation, you may approach her. But we are dealing with the matter, and please receive priority from us.
Thank you so much, Ms. Stephen. However, in the interim, can't she get an interim order against the girlfriend now? Because she's still harassing her.
Then I can come back, because it will now be based on new facts. File an affidavit, you bring the affidavit to my office, you conduct it with Ms. You know enterprises, that we can take another magistrate to attend to the application. Okay.
All right, thank you very much. Just to follow, maybe you would expect to have it, you expect to have case of Sakala happen, I get for the, make a new application for the protection order against the girlfriend. Yeah, but she can't get it without making an application. That's why she specifically didn't, even though today you guys must assist her to complete, she will attend to it. Thank you very much. Who's number two? Madam?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Minister Kubayi, Deputy Minister, and Chief Magistrate of the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court. My name is Sajala Smith. I'm from the Bereshit Foundation. We have a Bereshit Foundation. We have an office on the first floor, two offices, room 35 and Room 36. Our job as an NPO, we are a non-profit organization. We are not funded by government. However, we take care of those who are battling substance abuse. So our services range from actual assessment and primary care into aftercare. And so our visit or our appeal or our request here today is that we work with the prosecution, because a lot of the cases that come through the court are petty crimes and crimes that involve substance abusers. Some of them are first-time offenders. Some of them obviously have some kind of record or more than one offences. But we like to work with the prosecution in that we do an assessment with the person, with the substance abuser, and with family, to be able to recommend a program that will benefit not only the substance abuser to become an ex-substance abuser, but also for the family to come into a space of healing and restoration. Our offices are run by people who have come through the process of addiction. All of them are ex-addicts, and all of them run the centres that we currently have in Jamestown, Johannesburg, and in East Pretoria. We have a few clients who come through with matters of invoking the Section 33 of the Substance Abuse Act, and just being able to get through that process as one that is not actually, it's not really met with much vigor or excitement, because it is quite a tardy process. So we'd like to assist the prosecution in this particular court to send through those individuals to us, obviously with the necessary police or whatever guards or whatever the case may be, so that we may be able to assess whether it's someone who can go through the process of recovery, whether it's someone who has to go into a mental health institution, and those type of things. That is our request, and we also just want to say thank you so much for affording us the opportunity to be here. Since we have been here, we've helped a lot of families, women through GBV, but we also had partners whose perpetrators were for substance abusers, and that is basically just our request from the Bereshit Foundation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
So I will take up the conversation from there and see what people say.
Thank you.
Coordinated through he's responsible for, but why did he worried about people with prosecution to worry about? He must deal with the stakeholders and bring back all the others.
Otherwise, elokushimazwa ngumpungose uzothanda ukubingelela uMinister, ngibingelela Chief Justice, ngibingelele nabo bonke abakhona diyami, ngibingelele nabo. Ngine-question lana Minister. I-question yami lana or i-concern yami lana kunomthetho obubiza i-PI Act. I-PI Act eprotector nothi mhlawumbe amalungelo wabogogo abantu abaphila ne-disability. Uma kufika kuma-evictions, i-PI Act ayiconsiderwa la. Ugogo omdala uyakhishwa lahlele ngaphandle estradeni. I can bring the list yama-pensioners abogogo nabomkhulu abagcwele egradini abakhishwa yi-court. Ikhipha ugogo egula, uyalethwa ugogo lana nge-stretch for her to appear before the court. It doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the condition yakagogo azo appear before the courts. The court will find ugogo guilty and the ugogo will be evicted from the house, irrespective of the condition of the court. The magistrate will be like, agana mizwa, agana gogo yena. It will be easy for them to say, you are guilty, you are given so much days to evict, to vacate the property. Ugogo zokhishwa. Ugogo lokuthi ukhuluma la kimi mncane ngabubhobhodlwane ngilethela inkuzumala zabogogo. Abangasabona sibehle bagcwele inkani. Umbuzo wami ke ngiphakama nokubuza ukuthi sisizakala kuphi kanti le mthetho lena igcina ngokubhalwa phansi na in black and white. But when it comes ukuthi i-execute le mthetho lena execute. The question is two. Ithi Uma mhlawumbe mina nginesikhalo mhlawumbe nge-magistrate sekwenzakele kimi ngami lokho ngasifaka isikhalo ophethe i-magistrate. I-magistrate ingivumele ngina i-chief magistrate ingivumele nginayo ukuthi yes, it was wrong of him to say this, to say that. But angathathi any action against the magistrate. Kungenzakale next as if nothing happened. Ngike ngireportele minister la ngaphandle ama-experiences engingaba nazo. And lana ngikhuluma ngento esizobuye siyilethe sibeke etafuleni evidence ephathekayo, not that ukuthi sifuna i-publicity. I-evidence ephathekayo. I-magistrate iku-straight uphume uhambe uyoreporta ukuthi sine yakhe leyo magistrate leyo. Ikuvumele leyo magistrate leyo ukuthi yes, it was wrong of him to say that. But kungenzakali next. Ingako nakumele indlela kumele kwenzakale ngayo na. Point on this tool and the magistrate ngiyabo kakhulu.
The problem that the gentleman only has, one is about. The first one is about evictions. That there are a lot of old people in the community that are being evicted from their houses, and the law does not seem to protect them. They feel that the court has no sympathy to old people, so they'd like those gogos and kulus to be protected by the court. The second one is, according to Mr. Nduli, it's a complaint that he has against one of the magistrates, and he has brought it to the attention of the head of the office. Thank you. I think let's finalize, and then number 4.
Ka 2023 January likarishwa atakabulia kisi mwana wapaleka kisio wabu ya nazwa mtu nazwa sasa bona utozwa kufikira Cultural Parliament intusa mtu abwera hape aswa agena na ba reminded wa kisi na wapaleka tibile uyamufike fukumezea demo phakathi abakala usabisa muthu sekusakho ukudlula kadunyaka kudlula abahoko ufikela mubeke rekisa ntwena ke tsamaya ufikela ntwe ya rekisa baskema ntwena ka hloka mo kidula nteng until now kwa 2014 sina mo kidula mphatso tsa ka di hanti pele sa di dula teng wena until now sina mo khona mo dula teng ndisitse ntwe ya ka bakala la kisi we repiwa nkile na go itelele motho ona ntsa tswa kena ho gore kwa kisi na tsatsi go roetsa jwa tse kopana le na strateng a re nna ke ba ntshwarisa o fitlela jwa a tipile ke attenda le yona Cultural Parliament ba yona ba kenelang go yona ba hatela bile e so anti bila tloko jona go 28 years o tloa ka nako eno e sa ke tse sokola ka tseo jwa le hloka mo kidulanteng ha o disantlo ya ka bakala la kisi o bane nkile na go itelele motho a ntsa tswa kena fitile bile jwa se ke latelwa ke batho mo le gona motho ke motshwarisitseng ha o ya police station ma polisa la go thusa o tla re fa tšhelete tšhelete ke nkanga e ntse ke tsamaya strateng sena mo ke dulang teng so e ke bothata ke se go kopa thuso
le ka o tlhaloganya gore ke se ntlo bakeng sa rona sa tlhole thuso ya go tlhokomela protection wa site
ya ke tla rekisa ntlo yone se ke bona mophakathi mo ke dulang teng ka baka la go bulela motho o kesi go so sena go nka ke sena bodulo ba se ba nhlokomeza mo ke dulang teng until ebile ke tsamaya ba nthifela ba mpatela shelter ke dutse amcare 7 months
care. Ke no so rekiseng tlo ka nako ile a fihla ke kgutla care after 7 months. A fumana tlhokometso e ntse e more ho fetela moo ke rekisang eo. After leta ke rekisitse jwalo eo, ka thola hore ha ke e rekisitse batho ba ba scamang ntlo ena hape le bona. Nna ya lore ne ke rekisa hore batla ho shifta ke tlohe moo ke batle poleke e nngwe mohlomong ke ho reka poleke e nngwe hape.
ntho ke leka ho utlwisisa moo hore malebaneng le court ena o ile wa thola thuso na ka ntho ke shebileng haholo nna ke hore mohlomong o tlile mona wa se ka thola thuso or go etsahetseng ke ntho ke e batlang ba tla tlhaloganya bokoso a ke mosebetsi wa rona o se re na le di-court ka moo re leng mona re lebeletse batho ba tlileng ba tlo hloka thuso ba kopa thuso mo ba e fumane na ha e le hore sa e fumana o mo ile ho mang ke ma entse eng so that re kgone ho lokisa a ke re ba tlo tsamaya mona e be le hore ke mathata o bona ya tla tshwana go bua le MEC Motara le Minister Simelane ho ka mona re tla ka setsanyo tsa kgetlo mo court-eng gore ke kgone ho understand hore bothata ba hao ho yana le court e ya public ke bo bofeng.
Ke ka hoo ke tjhong ke ne ke ka tla mona ke tla mona ke se ke butse case motho a tswile ka tla botsa hore na motho o tswile jwang. Ka bula case ka lona a nkiwa ka la hosane o nkiwe e le hore e ne o nkiwe e le ka Moqebelo Mantaha ka mmona ke a ke tla mo ke tlo botsa hore hao motho o jwale o tswile jwang hobane ko ke a mmona mo le Mantaha. Motho o ke ne ke botsa wena wa nrekela KFC ya rekela dibiri a right tlohella ntho eo ke le khotho.
I've opened the case and the
You didn't leave your job of the court. There's somebody
just took 15 minutes adjournment.
Oh, you are on a break, so we're taking your break. Excuse. Okay, thanks.
But did the court break for you to come here?
No. Yes. So after I've opened the case that the person was arrested, after a few days I saw him roaming around the streets. I came to court and I asked as to why is this person now no longer in custody, and that person alleging that is the prosecutor said to me, don't worry about that. He or she then bought me KFC.
So they bought you KFC to stop doing anything to report it?
Yes. Okay. Name.
2023.
That was in 2023.
Explain your 2023 minister. That woman needs to hear what you are saying so that she can confirm it is true.
It is working. It got a Mebutata the way I understand it. I'll tell you, sisters, the rape case, well, it just took long, right? So that is the first problem. It took very long, but yes, but eventually,
the person has been convicted.
Yes, eventually the person was convicted.
Yes.
And he got I put 28 years. 18. Yeah, 18. Right. So if it is
so that case has been finalized.
Now, the way we understand is that somebody seemed to have scammed her when she was selling her house. The one that she said she sold, she's not happy with how the transaction happened. That seems to be the problem. I don't know if you could explain.
Yes.
Okay, so who's case?
Did you open a case here? The case referring to the house? Yes.
We put in your for all kind of thing can do your
No.
Okay, go choose a book. Choose what it's okay more like it.
What kind of help do you need from us? I'll let the house to be returned back to me because there's nothing that I received from it.
So we register the Marawa for manager.
Did you sell your house and you did not get any money from it? The only money that I received for that house was only 15,000 rand.
I think this is a different case also. Because remember, in law, if mortuary it's two parties who are doing the transaction. So also now we share our body. How do we piece out? When I need to talk about how do we want to? How decide that we register only in private property? How we register or okay, can we register nearly 15,000. Has a packet 15,000. If later when now we register 15,000, register 25,000. Let's see how we can help you. I think the colleagues valid an idea. Keep on never trouble now. Maga Shabang or Magaita in can to your house. You will see your participants. Please assist us.
I think I'm loud enough,
Yes.
just like this. I'm Aisha Gadli, Head of Office, Legal Aid South Africa, Germiston. The last problem that you mentioned, Madam, with regards to the sale of your house, I'm going to invite you through the beautiful girl that's helping everybody in the community to bring her to the office. If she's unable to commute to Germiston, you can take my number before I leave, and then we will get our paralegal to sit here and consult with her. We do run an advice office from this court in order to make it easy for those that cannot commute and also have financial difficulties. So we will make that arrangement. Okay, you can explain it to her.
Kwa go di ofising tsa hao bua ka taba e ya ntlo o tla kopa ausi ka mona gore a thusa ra o go fitla kwa nakere a utlise mona court ba na le lawyer tse tlang mona ba tla kgona go buisana le wena gore ba tsebe go thusa ebile a so tsamaye linkeng di phone number tsa hae le kgone mo fitlhela.
The only request I have is that she please keep all her documentation together. So the sale agreement, whatever other contracts she signed, when she received her money, how was it done? Was it by electronic transfer? So all her paperwork so that we can do a legal opinion and explain to her if she was done in or not.
So I don't know the pampers are how go fair until the benefiting how it is into a contract we sign the chalete to the different languages on Chumale with my son and lead to EU. It's on how fair for a token of the share or upon or say anything, say break a check. Oh, this is I do understand. And also thank you.
The last one,
I greet everybody, the minister and those who are sitting there at the table and everyone in the house. My name is Anna. I came to this court for the maintenance matter. The child in question is 9 years old.
ngwana ne ke hlahile pela mahlo a ka ba mme ana santsane a qeta ho tswa sekolong a so qete sekolo moshemane o la mo practice a kena sekolo and then itse a ba pregnant moshemane o la o tla bona ka ngwana and then ngwana a hlaya ngwana o hlahile ra tsamaya le yena le mosadi wa hae wa pele ra ya ko union ra fihla union ba re ngwana swa hae.
So the child born right in front of my eyes. When this child was born, the mother was still at school and they were still together with the father. So after the child was born, we then approached the union, and then the alleged father then said that the child is not his.
And then when the low self-esteem, as a sabatli next ka hlokomela ngwana until wona tshetse ke mhlokomela. And then o le tsala after lemo tse kaofela moshemane o la kgawana le mme wa pele. And then o sana le mosadi a dulang le yena, and then this second wife o le a re ngwana o tshwana le yena and the vel ba ya tshwana le family e ya bona ba tshwana a nkopa hore ke tle mo court.
So now the mother of the child had the low self-esteem. She couldn't take care of the child anymore, so I then took over. Then the alleged father of this child went separate ways with the mother of the child, and he had a second wife. So now the second wife and the family said that this child looks alike like the father, and indeed they look alike. They then advised me to approach the court.
And then mosadi wa bithule ntate wa ngwana le ngwana last year before ke bula case re le ra tla mo court re le 4 ka ngwana re fihla mo court a re o batla o tlo sheba ngwana kwa hae na a o se o ne re le ra mthola ka mole a re jwanong o so feel guilty na ke ntho e so feelisa guilty na badimo ba o shapa na.
Myself and the child and the alleged father together with his wife then came to this court where the alleged father said he wanted to check whether his child was his or not. Then the person, and then the lady who assisted us from the maintenance section asked the alleged father that what's wrong now? Are you feeling guilty? Are your ancestors now they turn against you?
They are also another camera okay, ntho tsantse le etse go le etse DNA but wena o tseba ha le tsa DNA wena o go patala and then o le a dumela.
Then the lady advised the father that what you need to do is to go for DNA test and you're supposed to pay. And the father said, yes, I'll pay.
And then as I patale ya thule then said why wa bitu ya tla sendela message wa lona la ile wa ima le sa I court lo o wena mama o sa I court o bula maintenance ampal address ya mo ba dulang.
But then the alleged father failed to pay the money for DNA. Then it went on without us hearing anything further. Then the second wife phoned me saying to me that we are now delaying the matter. She asked me as to why do we not approach the court and go and ask for maintenance. She then provided me with their residential address.
And then not like in October maintenance nearly October bumper dated before March.
I then approached the court. It was in October. I was then given the date of the 4th of March.
And then meanwhile the MSC date ntate le mosadi wa hae ba ile batla hona ba kopa nna le ngwana ba re go mothong ba yo checka ba etsa bosho ba ngwana kwa bona na.
While I was still waiting for the 4th of March, that's when the alleged father and his wife approached me. They then asked me as if we can go to someone so that they can go do the test to check if indeed the child was his.
Okay, before December,
when we visited that person, it was then confirmed that the child was his. They then took the father, They then took the child with the second wife. They went out to buy clothes for this child, including the child of the first wife.
And then just because it's below one of who cancel maintenance, but now I get
they kept on taking the child for visiting. The child was visiting them. They then told me that now that we know and we agree that the child is ours, we rather approach the court and cancel the maintenance. But I did not do as they asked me.
And then before December, our phone, okay, just cancel let's court cancel. How about maybe
Then around December, I then phoned them, the father and his wife. I then said to them that now that we know that the child is yours, why can't we have a meeting whereby we'll discuss as to how do we help each other, that maybe some other days you buy meals and some other stuff. And I think that's where I made a mistake. That's where everything started going south.
And then when you ignore one, and then one for 9 years was maintain as about as not down. But color John Bascatola Balata one John Akala had tell TikTokers like in the peanuts of Kokion until some hook, one John into Imuheti.
After that, that's when they started ignoring the child. This child grew for 9 years without knowing them, and after that they started ignoring this child, and the child was
what an opportunity ke batla ho tseba se shebaneng le court ena o ska tlhalosa tsa bophelo ba hao le mabudu a lelapa ke ka re mo TV hona le batho ba di-TV ba tlhalosetse se o tlhokang thuso from borong e ka bo thotse thuso o tla mo court ena ke thuso e feng o e tlhokang e ka ba batho ba sebetsang ka dilo tsa child maintenance ba go file thuso and all that ke ntho e le shebileng haholo ha o ka ya mo yona eo ke yona ke batla mo tseba.
Now let's go straight to the point. Do not say a lot of things, your secrets and all those things, because we just want to go straight to the point. We want to know whether you were assisted here in court.
Okay, ka before behetla mo court le ha fika mo court re kena ka mo le ke bua taba for maintenance in the date ya rona.
We then came to court on the 4th of March, but then the alleged father denied the child, saying that it's not his.
And then maintenance.
What hurt me the most is that the lady who was assisting us from maintenance office said that I'm the one who's now supposed to pay for the DNA test because I approached the court asking for maintenance. Now the problem that I'm facing is that where am I going to get this money to pay for the DNA test, because there are things that a child needs and he or she does not have those things. How am I supposed to get money for DNA tests so that the father can know that it's his child or not?
Okay. All right, that's fine. I think we've got a question.
We have our people legal here, but I'll choose some me, because that advisable for the decision. If you sa khone ndata sa khone le na court ya khona re ntse order ya re ba patale for DNA test so that you may take kutlele hape go.
Now that we have our legal experts here, they will be able to assist you if you are unable to pay for those DNA. Even if the father is unable to pay for those DNA, the experts will help you. Then the matter will be taken back to maintenance court.
Can we not say a lot of things about our families? Let's just stick to wait. We want to work on. I cannot do that's why we are here. We want to understand the problems. How to fix this problem. Thanks.
All right, so we've got number 3, number 4, number 5, and 30.
That's too much.
Okay, so that's number 3.
I met with them. I saw okay, they told men because we said the cost will come back. But there are those that we dealt with their issues as well as I was doing the work hours. Because the team is already attending to those matters. We want to, because I can't go the whole day. I still have to meet with magistrates, so that we solve the problems. Because if I'm sitting here, sitting with you the whole day, I'm going to leave without solving the problems. You're going to wake up tomorrow and find these problems here. So you must allow me, your time that was scheduled was an hour. Please get to the point so that we hear where the problems are. Okay?
Okay. Right, that they met when might be number 6, 4, 5, 6.
Prime Minister, immediately announcing because of the people fela to hopotsa gore ska itse o tlo founela NBC o ska lebala gore ke thole report e ke kopa mo bua mo ke e ya court e ya publish I court e isihlukumezile icase i-court yase-publish kusukela kudala sisahamba i-Albertine court sisahamba i-Katlehong court ngezindlu zethu esazakhela zona esazithengela umhlaba esazenzela yonke into angithi ngokuhlonipha isikhathi uzashaya nje
Good afternoon, Minister. Remember we had spoken earlier, and I'm not going to get into the issue again regarding what we discussed and response that you promised to give us back from the MEC. However, what I would like to get into or discuss is regarding our own houses that we built and the abuse that we've been experiencing from this court, Parish Court to be exact, regarding our own houses that we bought for ourselves, plus the lands that we acquired for ourselves.
yazi yonke inkinga yethu ukuthi kuleyamuntu Ward 59 63 101 ekuleni Katlehong sifike kanjani sithenge isigaba sazikhuthela sazenzela enye nenye into ukuba kume izindlu emandleni ethu kepha namhlanje ngathi kusake to Commander of 1994 from 1995 salukuvithwa sihamba ngecourt ngiseseyintombazana namhlanje ngikugile ngina 72 years ngigijima le court akekho ongangazi kule court kodwa uncedo asitholi mangithi ke ngicela ukuthi ngizokwa nje siziyantula ngoba usiyomba ngiyakhona right? We were about 2016. Must look at Scarlet in the yeza ngesizo saba ne-meeting khona la e-court lapho kwakukhona ubakheni kwakukhona u-chief prosecutor ungazi ubuwa olulile somewhere lapho bezwa izikhalazo zethu mabezwa izikhalazo ze-self-help scheme uyalizwela legama self-help scheme sazenzela enye nemuntu sazenzela uchief wakhipha igama lokuthi ubakheni atshele usina prosecutor uMabi ukuthi mabakhiphe amaphoyisa aye e-this office bayosearcha ukuthi ngabe lezindlu lezi ziphume kanjani emandleni emagameni ethu kuze benamhlanje ayikazenzeke loo nto ayikaze sengigijime ngize ngimkhathele size safika naku-NPA uchief naye akazange asincede ngani njengoba namhlanje engakasincedi icase ngikhuluma nje sisahamba ngakho abogogo asebengasakwazi ngisho ukwenzani kade sisekhasini namhlanje okufanele ukuthi ugogo azothola isigwebo sendlu yakhe ukhishwa intombazane endlini yakhe mayibuza ukuthi uthenge phi lendlu uyibone ku-internet asazi ukuthi kwenzakalani so-ke into engiyibhalisayo lana siyaxakeka thina besazi ukuthi mawuze ecourt yila uwe nalo olisana nayo labantu ababili umagistrate nomtshutshisi baba phakathi kwenu bacazulule inkinga yenu hayi la ephambili la ungathi bahamba nonemali yebo la uhanjwa nonemali uhanjwa nokuthi musha kangakanani siyathathwela nje thina bogogo izindlu zethu ukuba minister ungabona ugogo ukhona namanje kodwa uhleli phansi ngoba angeke afike la siyazithathelwa nje izindlu zethu inkinga ka-magistrate i-court e-ground floor i-court 1 2 le engikuyo khona manje
ama-numbers emisicela ukuthumela for izindlu or ebisimida nayo detail umuntu wase-ofisini lakhe
siyabona i-court iyalokuza i-court ithatha iside yomthengi ithi umagistrate athi i-case iyeza next week nini siyeza masize court umtshutshisi phambi kwethu silinde isigwebo thina siphume umtshutshisi afaka amaphepha kulo ku-magistrate ama-affidavit magistrate ibuyele emuva icase ukuthi kusetshenzwa kanjani namhlanje besize futhi sizothola isigwebo namhlanje umtshutshisi akafikanga umtshutshisi wase-court 1 la i-ground floor e-court 1 umtshutshisi namhlanje umagistrate usitshela ukuthi umtshutshisi akathumelanga amaphepha sibuyisele emuva futhi ukuthi
bakhala ngayo ukuthi bayafika balibuyisele emuva
bayafika basibuyisele emuva
amaphepha ngelinye ilanga umtshutshisi akekho
namhlanje besizothatha isigwebo futhi ngojanuwari besila yila sizothatha isigwebo yilana umtshutshisi aye wafaka i-affidavit umagistrate wabuyela emuva namhlanje besizothatha futhi isigwebo sanika ilanga lanamhlanje masizothatha isigwebo futhi namhlanje hayi umtshutshisi kuthiwa akafakanga amaphepha sibuyiselwe emuva kodwa okusalayo hayi bantu siphelile
To summarize everything, we've been fighting for these houses ever since I was a little girl till today. There still hasn't been any solution. And in 2016, we had a meeting with Mr. Kenny and the senior public prosecutor, and we ended up having to form our own self-help scheme to build our own houses. And there was a time whereby the chief told Kenny to tell Mr. Mape to instruct the police to go and find out what happened to our houses that we built for ourselves. And even regarding the NPA, we're still not getting any help from their chief till today. And today, there was a case that we were attending whereby there was a lady who was convicted for a house that she built and bought for herself. And we trust the court, but however, in Parish Court, that is not the case. You only get help depending on how deep your pockets are. And to be specific, the courts that we have a problem with is there by the ground floor, which is District Court 1 and District Court 3. And most of the time, the court sides with the buyer of the properties that we are addressing. And today, we were supposed to attend the matter. We were supposed to listen to the sentencing. However, we saw upon our observation that the prosecutor handed out some documents to the magistrate, and after that, the matter was postponed. And the matter has been postponed multiple times for disclosure and the same reasons. Until today, we still haven't concluded or finalized the case as it was postponed again.
The case is Vivian Skosani case. Vivian Skosani.
And Vivian Skosani is a complainant in today's case that I was referring to.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask Minister that perhaps legal aid could take up the matter just to advise them, so that they understand exactly what is going on the matter. Or then the Shakur. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So if you're not happy with your lawyer, fire them. Get another one.
No, because
Ariko number. Who's the next one? All right. Thank you, ma'am. Number 2.
Extension 5 published. 2023, people are
greetings to everyone. My name is Mmamoloko, and I started at Extension 5 Palm Ridge, and I would like to discuss a matter in which my daughter was killed inside the house by her boyfriend.
Ha ke thola ngwana wa ka hlokahetse ka di-26 tse tsa February ka moo ha hae. Ke fihlile ke thola bana ba itu a sa itekanelang le ya mo latelang ka hare ho.
So after I found my daughter deceased in a house on the 26th of February, I then found the 2 children, one who is not mentally stable and the one who is also a sibling to the one who is mentally unstable.
E mong wa 7 months a le siko ka hare ho ke sa tsebe bona o hokae. E le hore ke latuwe ke motho a neng a le deliver details mo.
And also there was also a child who was 7 months old. We did not know about the child's whereabouts. And I only found out after I was told or informed by someone who was supposed to deliver child at the house.
Ho bitsuwe maponesa a Edinburgh ka ha re fihla mme ba bitsa maponesa a Edinburgh. Ba fihla ba nka di-photo, ba botsa di-statement, ba etsa dintho tseo tse jwalo. Re tsamaile re ya Edinburgh mola re isa case eo. Ha re fihla ba re kgutlise. And moshemane o ne a ngotse lengolo, ho na le ma ngotseng teng hore o mo bolaile hobane a na itseng tlhoko ena o tla mo bolaya, yena o sa mo bolaye ke.
We then called the police at Eden Park. They then came, took statements and took pictures. And we also did follow-ups at the Eden Park police station. And also there was a confession letter that was written by the said suspect who had killed my daughter, where he then confessed that he was going to kill my daughter.
Ke Straight to the point. There's some background here story. Learning what is Casey, Lego Corteso, Agatusiwa, Lego Corteso, Tusito, or this is where the problem is. If you can just leave the background, can you go about work? To the background, you have time. Give out what is your problem now?
Problem ya ka ditlile mona na phamrishi ka di moshimane o tsile ka o itshwarisitse ka di 8 February 2023 ka di 4 re ne re le court tsa August ha re fihla ho itse moshimane ha ana molato hana mo phamrishi court mo ka di 4 tsa August 2023 o tshwere 5 months batho ha ana molato. It's a hard words out of Paris and it's all the words on Mutuno, who to Hana Molaku Bani, what are the Trawa? He may history till judge. That was a piece of a child. The Villa Gabaka, Copen a child, Hanamona Pampish, Hanamona Control. The Gabaka, Copen a child of a piece of child.
Okay.
Yeah,
so, what's where I got 2023? I in custody. And then I appear at court. Half it about court dismissed the case. But unatola hezi yana bulezi.
And we like kiss I kiss some of the eating back.
Magistrate, despite Rihanna, I such to register the court, the case of Kubayi. Okay, since then I'm so excited.
Yeah, but that's the most 2024 seconds have a look at how the ship on the hot team over there. We need to take this to trial. Who are like you to sit in with a and they are more than a case.
Okay.
So then they are more than another legend of things the way but how much I'm sure.
Okay, I think let's take it up. It's a matter of a matter someone who went and said confessed to a matter is a GPV. But then went to court after 5 months, the case was dismissed. Saying that, or I don't know, we'll have to check the circumstances around that in terms of that case. So if the team can just take the details, because he says that she has re-registered the case here. So she's been intimidated by the legislature. Magistrate? I can say okay, but how many case number can back into the matter? So Timmy can cut his number. Okay. No, but I'm going to everything. So just take the details. But she doesn't remember which magistrate she appeared before or who was seeing the case. Okay, let's move to the next one. I'm taking over. Let's take the next one. Because I'm going to the
So we do number 3.
Oh, number 3, please. All
right. Ministra de Baula Telam, le vote Kaufela. So, Mpakati community as a whole, more Ethiopian minister, since this court is not all right. Elijah case 2010, I told Albert anytime, Injile case 2010, case in Fedile Kali 2018. In Elia, Unalo Juan and Supilegas to Yango Albert.
Greetings to everyone, and I will direct this to the minister directly. So I would like to say that ever since this court has opened, nothing has been going well because I had lost the case in 2010 after a white man had pointed me with a gun.
It's a person that he was working for.
Yes, confirmed.
I'll summarize so that we move quick.
So far, 2018, it was August. I'm visiting more court. Like I told Saleo, Inelo konotle ba maponesa ba di-class taba. Ana mo pamrishi ko holo. Ba mfa details tsa go ke tsosa hape ka itsosa ya bule ya case. Ba fite ba mpripe ana mo Discord. Ba mfa 7,000.
So 7,000 is alright.
It's all the qual on a
Was it, okay, what happened is that he revived the case in 2018, and the process, what happened is that he was then given 7,000. That was given from the white man, who pointed, a white employer, who pointed a gun at him, a firearm at him. So, in the process, were you asked whether over the compensation or not? And then okay, how the manager know what our pattern? What happened? The very magistrate or man, Baba media, but it's a mediation. Mo bisa no. The wife elects a car nor taufa chalete or the when I fell in to a pumula or a keep pumula dikenage. But it's a pumula kenage. It's out after Busan. We know a bullet or country for 7,000. If the young will of money 7,000.
Oh, already told that 7,000. In a way, the quality of Swazi, in a police, which are Gilonal and Suri Casey for police. Casey gave from Albert to Cortes or how so by transfer.
So how about also Kakupa Pumula
Kenage? Going to that day, but for 7,000. Babu Lelen Navarre, Mucho as I Ponam Lato. Ukabata I remember 25,000 in case a guy fell away. Yes. Yes. Actually, let's take it like 250,000. You know what the case fell.
Okay, just to explain, in the of the processing of the case, there was a discussion almost like mediation. And then eventually he initially asked for 250,000, and then it moved to 25,000, and eventually was given 7,000. We don't have 7,000 in.
So after that, there is another case, same court. Another changes one just close, it was Anamoka 2020, I think. Mo Sondonga Road. One other change again, Ragate Tadi hardware. So, one to another driver that truck, national license. He is on Main 2. Got July Mchuga, Aratamo called Jamtuana license. If you look at the case, I think you destroy a fella so. If you do upon this, I never the Bam Swallow national license. Bam Swallow immediately.
I get one there are two things. While Swara Kanako, Motomo, Akai, Swara license. Kabekir Mona Police and Hakina license.
Who was never to tell? Yes. Even in family high, in any evidence, it's our analysis.
This is a statement.
Yes. Yes.
And then Koseo Yatura, there I know
Case ya thing that Sulu.
how asthma license. I think Erica Chanape got it.
That's Sulu after that.
Yeah. Okay, what is happening is that there was a case of a truck that bumped into a truck. They came and registered the case. Apparently, the person who had lost on the child did not have a driver's license. So I was asking if whether the person was not in possession of the license or did not have a license. So exactly that he did not have a license and there are family members who are witnesses to that. So I'm asking if they were affiliated with that card. So a case was thrown out saying that he's got a license. So we have to check it whether the evidence inside is the same. But I'm going to teach it so that
so there is another case. There is another case. Yes, is my son, is my daughter also. I get a It's my daughter also.
Oh, okay.
Abra when you in the house. Yeah. So when I problem, you follow up on them. Include the strike like I want to disabled. The strike like I ban Baba and Bantu school. Over 7 months, who crashing or I'm David school, I'm Kata. There is no beneficiary rate for Banaba. This guy, looking here, Mogulai, who out who can't. Still, what's everything is working. What to say to happen, regular under pressure, under fate, the rumor said it Utarabala.
So the case, there's also another case which was previously mentioned by the lady, and the deceased there is my daughter, and the suspect or the killer of my daughter is now running around free, and he's working and he's been sending us threats and promising to kill us. And also regarding the 7-month-old child, we are trying our means to ensure that the child goes to school. However, we are not receiving any form of grant for the child and the minor children that we are raising.
It's the child maintenance issues, it's the family court.
Someone from GSD, social development. Alright, I think we'll let you get them on the social development for the support of the child, the one who has a disability. The level GSD.
Disability has it a high. Why high here over 7 months? Then why like you buy a medicine?
I'm not saying the police are sitting here, they know where this is. So can I can take the details now of this video and assist, because it shows that somebody needs to sit with them. Go through all these other issues, because there are several issues. You can hear quite a number of things that are in that package that somebody must be able to delineate. This one belongs here, this one belongs here. Yeah, please. Maybe as I'm about to wrap up. I'm about to wrap up. There's one thing that I'm recognizing, Chief Magistrate. We don't seem to have a platform where communities and members who are satisfied this court, understanding where to lodge complaints and grievances when they are not in. I think what I'm dealing here, it's what should have been within a formal structure of grievance lodging process. One, in terms of being guided, if we are unhappy about a magistrate, that we know that there is a need perhaps even for a magistrate to be investigated. Because just to explain to the communities and members of the stakeholders, their name is them. Because I think these are general issues that I'm picking up. When we have a complaint against, I'm starting with the magistrate and everybody else. If there's a complaint about a magistrate, we are able to register it with her. Then she'll do preliminary. If it warrants for her to refer it to the magistrate commission, she does that. And then we get that, I get a report that says this magistrate commission believes that there's a preliminary evidence for this person to be suspended. I write to Parliament and inform them that the Magistrate Commission is suspending a magistrate. And if the magistrates need to be fired, we are able to get those reports after inquiry and the magistrate get fired. Including everybody else, whether it's prosecutors, whether it's everybody. But what I want to say, and that's why I want to conclude this meeting, because I need to sit with the staff that is giving you problems that you're complaining about. We need to be able to do a proper platform, their complaints. Because it doesn't have to wait for minister to be here. For all these people to know that when I'm not happy in court and so, where do I go? I am strongly hearing that the issues of staff not being able to attend to issues. Because these are things that our clerks, our administrators should be able to deal with. Direct people correctly to say, your matter is here, legal aid can help you. Your matter is here, the prosecutors are here. If somebody says my case has been thrown, prosecutors will know why it was thrown out of court. So it shouldn't take minister to arrive here for people to know why my case was thrown, because there are reasons. And then if there are suspicious areas where it leads to that, it's going to be a problem. I see Mama and the women now want to area. It's a different issue. I'm going to start because I want to finish. Only new issues and that I very to the court. You know, I already get that. That's why I have some.
Okay. If responded, ilawyer and that's where sometimes the problem is. But I should just and I hope when I'm advocate mind, by your man, would man have yes, I'm so that's the problem we have with the people of affairs. Because why I want you so that I'm I so so the team is here, it's GPF, that she has opened it just translate. She has opened it, the child was abused to her, opened it, the child was arrested, then she went in 2 weeks. And she came back after, when the child was really abused her, but she was not living now, but this is abused her. They opened the cases against each other. So she opened the cases, each other went in the cases. So it's that she's done with it. So they have to have that big chapter of that. This is so necessary.
Honorable Minister, Sisela Kiri Dana Rajana, West Yamato official, who reports in Raj in this report. To be removed from this report. Because we see the staff members now, they are attempting to direct his order to the secretary anyway.
As much as I think yes,
Okay, sasagot na natin. Thanks to everyone. My name is Tete Palu. Actually, I had 2 cases in the past. The first one was for babies and then I opened it in 2018. I opened the case in February, and then I was this other fresh, the order. Unfortunately, today, the order was not there. So then, okay, fine, then I'm going to order. Since from 28, the order is 2016, up until today, and then and then unfortunately this man doesn't stay here. And then now last week so when I come back to court, so I'm going to this bar, but immediately I'm having each other. When I go to the thing that then I can see it too. There's so many things that I had an emotional abuse and everything about even physically abuse from the school. By the principal, I was the STV. So the next thing Mmamoloko did me, so I have to do because even now, I know that the problems are what points of I'm going now to successful. As I said, if you don't allow me to go and talk to the people that you are complaining about, you're going to arrive, I need to have a meeting with them to tell them about what's going on. You're going to arrive tomorrow, you will say, Minister was here, because I have not had time to, and I haven't been here, because what I'm doing is I haven't been here, will take another month or two for me to come. So when I'm here, I'm dealing with everything, solve everything, put things in place so that when I leave, at least there is entertainment that we are done. I don't want to be a visitor that I see and then nothing happens. I'm naturally not a teacher. So the mask is something that I can tell. So for this, I'm going to thank you. I know it's not sufficient, it's not everything. There's a team here that works with me. that if you feel that there's still something that I want to write down, please write it so that we attend it, because I need to move to the next session and talk to the people. So that point the heat, because otherwise I can't really have it about. If you are trying to look for rights and you have TV, I can't stop them. But I need to work and finish. So it's always starting in the morning until now I think I've done a number of issues. But the broad issues you know, we must use the therapy in the courts, make sure that the supervision is effectively, make sure that when we have a complaint, you know where to go, and then you get feedback. But we must make sure that it's a place where you feel that justice is said. You are not victimized of what is happening. Yes, accountability as well for us to be able to account and that's what is important. So thank you very much for this program. We are going to attend this session so that I can go to the next session.
Vamos. Vamos. What's the move? What's the move?
Copiamo? Vamos vai. Vabbè.
Como was that? Nós vamos. Vamos. Spuma ngalana. So. So. Sorry. What would wait? Wait again. Oh, I'm old. It's just.
I think it's a lot. I can say that I saw a room where the people and I went back, I must say, because it's not supposed to be that, and it's not what one can have. These are weaknesses. These are confirmatory to what allegations are there. So if I agree with the look, I hold them there to talk about the point. And it's going to sort of out. It's
Let me get like that, but since like that, I'm going to say that.
There's nothing you would provide someone to the control room just to check the patient thing. And one of the cases that I had about the month that was released, something like that. They provide the soul.
Sabu report that we are uploaded. I think she's taking me to extreme safe bad. And as I said, just take with examine official officials who are we are seeing this victims of justice or victims getting justice and big cases. That's why it's important for us to think out those who are as important as well. Keep it short. Those who are and really upright are going to spend all we can risk their lives. So the justice system has not come to an extent still, has not come to treat this. We need to fix what problems are. Just on that, if they sort of the discriminative measures of justice that So it's victory of work that we've done. We will follow the process as we always started, but we must allow the check process to be taken on. We've noted that the couple of applied for our kids. We don't think we are well, so we don't think that successful because the case that we made is very strong. So we will, once that communication has been done, communicate through the channels. Obviously, things are not doing with whether ourselves that we will have to bring here. And we're looking forward for our judicial system kicking in and also being able to find justice to the victims. I mean, one case things about rape, and though South Africa was with the GDP as a pandemic and very important expecting more we will communicate once the process is done. Remember that part of what you listen to at the time is not have mutually done and so and that's why we always have to say this sometimes she will think that the different engagements are in the talk when they are not very important. Because what we don't have is it makes it perhaps we will emphasize and say to you. Because easy with Madam because we thought the argument is in place, it was easy because that argument existed. There the process has been on. But what I can afford is that we will definitely will not give up on the case, we work around the clock, we'll do everything in our powers to bring them back to us, which is that they never used to answer in someone. In 10 cases that he has to face, I think that's about when you send to the request to extend this other case that has to face, and what we need to what is going on the note is that is there any need so there are conditions of extra in terms of the recipient and the person who's contact, the person can load and produce this. So there's no such so what we must do is the basis of extension. We don't consider those who will be when you get to that, you will have to argue with this about so we need of cities. Those parts of and this was in the family and this as we are to the second school charges like so space. So those can be moved to the court of law here. Just have to apply so that people have those. He did not say I can hear oh no, I can't hear something. You can now. You can't hear you. I can't hear now. Yes, I was supposed to decide. What is not about to do that? For the judgment. Loud and clear, that. Once we know, as I said, what we know is so all of us feel but one feels is such a thought. The people in society. No, yeah, but we want, but if it is the only material, something not tasting something like that. We are seeing in the touch. Would read the judgment. It's a long time. And remember that so hand and in summer on the soil of summer. But one times in the hour. I'm from spending this time out. Because trying to get this is not happening. It's often that. So that we all know that the criminal justice system, which we since our last defense, we expect magistrates, the judges, to adjudicate the matters that we as this concept that we are now is justice saying that there has been they with the minister over allegations of so in our case as the magistrates, but if you listen to some of the complaints, was just that essentially also it's ordinary access of public complaining. So you get a sense that these are issues that you possibly will find elsewhere about magistrates' points as well. But some of them relate to the allegation that officials here committing crimes. And as an example, justice. So the last confirmation that was that there seemed to be a syndicate in this area where they again they felt that it didn't. Some of that some of them are they are parties and for the issue always magistrates court. And as a result, they feel helpless. The minister, along with the deputy minister, is here since 2021. And it's essentially there seem to be protests, although it might require some the investigation. But on the face, you would see that he's convinced that the issues that have been raised must be attention. Let's take a listen.
Kim to me, kim provide the camera, camera design. Here can I have a corporate center. He come and assist me.